But I will be telling you some nice, interesting stories. Okay? Damodar and Gaurangi, why did you raise your hand?
Maybe for chanting Hare Krishna.
Oh, we should chant Hare Krishna. So how many times?
Mataji, every kid will get one turn after we do prayers.
Okay. We'll start with prayers.
Yes, Mataji.
Everyone will do prayers or only I will do prayers? How is it?
Everyone will do Mataji together.
Very good. Everybody unmute. We'll all do prayers.
Can you share the screen, Mataji?
Yes, I will share.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Shubhadra and Giridhari.
Hare Krishna, Shubhadra and Giridhari. Thank you so much for joining us. It's so nice. We get to see you both in Damodar and in the Govinda.
Mataji, we won't have time to join Govinda because we have a class to do.
That's
Like,
okay. I'm glad
Karate class.
to Damodar class, so that is good enough. Okay.
Mataji, I'm going to dance in Radhastami.
Really wonderful. Send me pictures. Okay.
We have the new Mataji today. Okay, Mataji.
I know we got a new Mataji today. Yeah. Let's see if this Mataji does a good job with you. Okay. Let's all sing the prayers together. Om Agnya
Yanatimiyanasya Yana Chanachulakaya Dakshu Umilitam Nena Namaha Vandeham Shri Guru Shiyatapadakamaram
Vaishnavam Srirupam Sarvagatam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Shri Vishakam Om Vishnu Padaya
Bhakti Vedanta Swami
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gauravadi Pachari
Shri Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Very nice. Gaurangi and Damodar, do you want to get started? Gaurangi and Damodar, you want to start?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
Wonderful. Levan Sharma, you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank
Very
you,
good.
Mataji.
Madhav?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you,
Very
Mataji.
nice. Jahnavi?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Very good. Subhadra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
She got frozen. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Subhadra and Giridhari, you can go next.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Wonderful. Very, very nice. Anish.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good, Anish. Balavrinda.
Good. First, can I go 2 times?
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Vikram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very, very nice. Lovely. Ryan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Baji.
Thank you, Ryan. That was nice. Who else wants to go? I don't see some raised hands, but if anyone else wants to go, can you tell me?
Mataji, we have a new student, Devarsh.
Devash, do you want to sing Hare Krishna?
Yeah.
Can you sing for us?
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Wonderful. Very, very nice. Who else wants to sing?
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Okay.
Meera has raised.
Meera, you want to sing? Where is Meera?
Sorry, go ahead, Meera, go ahead now.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good, Meera. Thank you so much. Good job, everybody. Okay, so whose birthday is tomorrow? Day after tomorrow, right? On Saturday. Radharani, Radharani. Who is that Radharani?
Kishori! Kishori!
She's Ishwari. Ishwari means what?
No. Krishna's wife.
Kishori, she's Kishori.
Kishori. Oh, she's a young girl. Oh, she's Kishori. Kishori means what? Kishori means a young girl.
Small girl.
Small girl, young girl. Yeah, Kishori. Very nice. She's Ishwari also. She is the controller of all controllers, of course. She is the controller of Krishna. Oh,
My name is also is Radharani's name. My name is Gaurangi.
what is the meaning of Gaurangi?
This is Radharani's name.
Yes, but specifically, what is Gaurangi? What does that mean?
Golden complexion.
Yes, that's true. It's golden complexion, just like you.
My little brother is Damodar. He's a Krishna's name.
Yes, Damodar. Damodar means one who was tied in his belly, right? Mother Yashoda tied him in the belly. That is Damodar. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we are going to celebrate Radha's birthday. So it's called as Radhastami. Just like how Krishna's birthday is called Krishnashtami or Janmashtami, Radha was also born on an Ashtami. So it's called as Radhastami. Okay, so we are going to do something interesting. We are going to see the birth of Srimati Radharani. How did she appear in this world? That is what we are going to see today. Okay. So once upon a time, long ago, okay, some remote age, long time back, there was a couple by the name Suchandra and Kalavati. Okay. So the husband's name was Suchandra and the wife's name was Kalavati. Suchandra was a great king. But then, after he became old, he decided to go to a rishi's ashram, meaning to a monastery or a sage's house, basically in the forest. And he wanted to perform austerities so that he could have the supreme goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, the source of all Lakshmis, as his daughter. Okay, so both Suchandra and Kalavati, they performed austerities so that Srimati Radharani, the source of all the goddesses of fortune, could become their daughter. So they performed austerities so that they could please one demigod by the name Brahma. Okay, so how many heads does Brahma have? Anyone knows? 4 heads. Right? Yeah. What is Brahma's job? What does he do?
Create the planet.
He creates the planets.
Planet.
Yeah. So Suchandra and Kalavati, they performed austerities so that they could please Brahma. One day Brahma appeared in front of them and then they asked for a boon. They said, my dear Brahma, we want the supreme goddess of fortune to become our baby. So once Brahma was very happy, he said, okay, I will give you that boon. In a future birth, you will be born as Kirtida and Vrishabhanu in the village of Vrindavan in Gokul, in Barsana. There you will be the king and you will have a beautiful daughter and she will be the source of all goddesses of fortune. Okay, then fast forward. Some ages passed by and Vrishabhanu Maharaj and Kirtida Devi were born. Okay, they get married and they don't have a child. So they keep praying to the Lord. Oh, I wish I have a child. Years go by and Vrishabhanu and Kirtida are very, very sad because they don't have a baby in the house. So again, they begin to pray. They pray and pray and pray. And they are praying that one day they will have a beautiful child. Okay. So this was happening where? Near Vrindavan, near Mathura, near Vrindavan, in Barsana or in Raval, in that region, in the village of Vrindavan, in one of the villages, this couple was praying. Who was the couple? Vrishabhanu and Kirtida. They were praying.
Vrishabhanu and Kirtida.
Yeah, They were praying if they could have a child. Meanwhile, there was another thing happening, okay? In center of India, there is a mountain called as the Vindhya Mountains, okay? This Vindhya mountain became very sad. Why? Because he was looking at the Himalayan mountains. The Himalayas are in the north of India. Have you heard about the Himalaya Parvat? Himalaya mountains?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, tall mountains, very, very tall. Seeing that the Himalayas are so tall and Vindhya is very short, Vindhya was thinking, I should become better than the Himalayas somehow or the other. Then the Vindhyas thought, okay, the Himalayas have the greatest son-in-law. Okay, Himalaya's daughter is Parvati. Who's Parvati's husband? Anybody knows? Who's Parvati? Shiva. Yeah. So Vindhya thought this Himalaya mountain son-in-law is Lord Shiva. No, Lord Shiva, he's the controller. He's a great personality. So Vindhya thought, if I get a son-in-law who is greater than Lord Shiva, then I can prove my greatness to the world. Okay. So Vindhya mountain, he thought like that. And he started performing austerities to, who's this person on the screen? The
Brahma.
Brahma, yes. So he started performing austerities towards Brahma. And when Brahma appeared in front of him, he said, I want to have a daughter whose husband can even defeat Lord Shiva, who can be greater than Lord Shiva. Then Brahma smiles and he gives the boon. Okay. Now what did he do? What has Brahma done? He has given two boons. One to Kirtida and Vrishabhanu, or the, in their previous life as Suchandra and his wife, he already gave a boon that the goddess of fortune will become their daughter. Now again, he gave the same boon to Vindhya Parvat. Now there is a problem. He's given the same boon to two of them. Okay, so two of them have to have Radharani as their child. So big problem. So what did he do? He went and Brahma now performed austerities towards Srimati Radharani because he knew that I cannot solve this problem. I gave the same promise to two people. Now, how can I fulfill everybody's promise? So he was in a problem. He went and he started performing austerities towards Srimati Radharani. Okay. Srimati Radharani in Goloka Vrindavan. Okay, so he was thinking, she has to only appear as the daughter. So let me start doing tapasya, perform austerities towards her. So he started performing austerities and finally, Srimati Radharani appears in front of Brahma and she tells Brahma, don't worry, I know a way to solve this problem. I will appear as both their daughters and I will resolve the issue. So let's see what was Srimati Radharani's plan. Okay. Now, meanwhile in Vrindavan, who's this villain who's sitting there? Who's that? I know, he's a bad boy, right? Is good or bad?
Bad.
Very, very bad, right? So what was he doing? He was sitting on the throne and he was ordering all his ministers. He told all his ministers that when my sister Devaki was getting married, I heard a voice that told me that Devaki's 8th son is going to kill me. Okay. And when I went to kill all the first 6 children of Devaki, when I tried to kill the 8th one, that time Yogamaya appeared. You remember that story? Krishna's appearance? Yogamaya.
Yes, Mataji.
Appeared. And
Yes.
That 8th child is already born and the 8th child was on the other side of River Yamuna. So the 8th child had already gone to Gokul. Not only that, Yogamaya gave me another secret information. She told me that 8 Shaktis of Krishna, meaning energy, okay, the personification of energies, all the female counterparts of Krishna are also born. So I want all the demons to come in front of me. So Putana came in front of Kamsa. Then he looked at Putana and he said, Putana, you should go and kill all the boy babies that are there in this region. And then he gave her one more information. He said, Putana, you should also kidnap all the girl babies who look extraordinary, who are very, very different from the rest of them. So Putana went on a mission. You all know the story of how she tried to poison Krishna. Meanwhile, she was also trying to find all the girl babies in the universe. So she went from one place to the other. She was flying, flying, flying. And then she came near Vindhya Parvat. Okay. So to fulfill the boon asked by Vindhya Parvat, Srimati Radharani actually first she manifests herself. Manifest means to be present. So she manifests herself in the womb of Kirtida and she gets transferred to the womb of Vindhya Parvat's wife. Okay. Once she is in Vindhya Parvat's wife, she becomes born. She comes out as a small baby. Radharani comes out as Vindhya's daughter. Okay. Now when Putana saw this new, fresh, newborn baby, immediately Putana saw, this girl has a golden complexion. She's Gaurangi. Immediately, who could understand? Putana could understand this girl is very special. Okay. So Putana kidnaps that baby from Vindhya Parvat and she starts flying. Okay, she starts flying towards Kamsa because she wants to go and give the baby to Kamsa. While she was flying, Vindhya Parvat saw this and he called out to all his priests, purohits, or the sages, and he said, chant mantras, chant mantras. Let this Putana not take away my baby. So he started screaming like that. So all the priests started chanting mantras. Slowly, Putana started losing her power and the baby fell. Okay. Purnamasi caught that baby. Who's Purnamasi? She's in Vrindavan. She's the guardian of Vrindavan. She's an old lady, one old grandma. Okay. She caught the baby and then she went and see, this is Putana. She was trying to capture this baby. Poor thing. And then Purnamasi, she took that little Radharani baby and she gave it to Kirtida's mother, Mukhara, her name is. Okay. So Mukhara then gave the baby to Kirtida and Vrishabhanu. So that's how Radharani appeared in one yuga. Only one story we saw. There is one more story. So the first story, what did we see? Story of Vindhya Parvat desiring to have Radharani. She appearing in both in Vindhya Parvat as a small baby, getting kidnapped by Putana, and then that baby is given by Purnamasi to Mukhara and then to Kirtida and Vrishabhanu. So they get the baby. This is only in one age. Okay. In another kalpa, another story, how Radharani appeared. Okay, totally different story. Suddenly, this Vrishabhanu and Kirtida, they were feeling very sad that they didn't have a baby. They had performed austerities in their previous life, right? So again, in this life, they were feeling very sad. Oh, I don't have a baby. They were thinking like that. One day, when Vrishabhanu Maharaj went to the river Yamuna to perform his morning duties, that time he saw a beautiful golden child in a 1,000-petal lotus floating and coming in the water. He was amazed looking at the beauty of this child. So he picked up that baby and he went and gave the baby to his wife, Kirtida. So Kirtida was so amazed. She thought, oh, such a beautiful golden baby. And she took it from her husband. And then they adopted this child as their own baby. So Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he called for everybody in the local area. And he gave so many gifts to everyone to celebrate Srimati Radharani's birthday. So he gave gold, he gave silver, he gave cows, he gave everything in charity. However, there was a twist in the story. What happened? Srimati Radharani would not open her eyes. So everyone thought there is something wrong with this baby. This baby is not opening the eyes. So maybe the baby is blind. They became very, very sad. Oh, maybe our little baby is very blind. So they called out to all the sages, whoever came to Vrindavan, they would tell, "Oh sage, you're such a great personality. My little baby is not opening its eyes. Can I place the baby on your lap? Can you bless this baby so that the baby gets its vision?" So like that, they would go to all the sages, all the rishis, all the mendicants there, and they would ask. And everyone would try, they would try to bless the child, but the child would not open its eyes. One day, Narada Muni, who was wandering, he also came there. Kirtidan Rishabhanu thought, this is Narada Muni. Narada Muni can do any magic. He can immediately bring the vision of my child. So they give this little Radharani baby to Narada Muni, and Narada Muni puts the baby on his lap. And the minute he puts the baby on his lap, he thinks for a minute, he meditates, and he's able to see that this baby is non-different from Srimati Radharani, exactly like the baby that you're showing there. Yes, like that little toy. Yes. This baby is Srimati Radharani, and she is the one who has come here. Radharani doesn't want to open her eyes to see everyone. She only wants to first see Krishna. So he understands that, and then he smiles. He tells Kirtida Devi, "My dear Kirtida Devi, please don't worry. This baby will open its eyes. Okay? But you should invite Krishna and Krishna's father, Nanda Maharaj, and Yashoda Maya to come to your house. You should throw a big party, call them, and eventually, when you call that family, surely your daughter will open her eyes." Okay? So he says this and he goes away. Then what happens? Kirtida Devi and Rishabhanu Prabhu, they throw a big invitation to Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda Devi, and Krishna to come home and see their new little golden baby. Okay? So when Krishna and his parents came into the house of Rishabhanu Maharaj and Kirtida Devi, Krishna slowly went, he crawled, and then he went to the little cradle where this baby Radharani was sleeping. So she had a beautiful moon-like face. Her eyes were closed. She was not opening her eyes. But then Krishna peeked inside. Okay? Krishna peeked inside and he shook the cradle and he made a little noise. Immediately Radharani understood. Oh, this is my beloved Shyam Sundar. This is my Krishna who has come to see me. And immediately she opened her eyes bright wide. Okay, so now everybody was happy. They were also amazed at the miracle that Krishna did. And they all began to celebrate the beautiful appearance of Srimati Radharani. So the only worry they had was also resolved, because now Radharani opened her eyes and it was a big moment of festivity. Everybody was very, very happy. Okay, so we saw two stories. Now I think it's time for us to stop because it's 7, right, Mataji? You have other things planned?
Yeah, Mataji. Yes.
Okay, so we saw two stories of Radharani's appearance. We'll continue with the rest of the activities. Okay, it's already late. Go ahead. Nice dolls.
Thank you so much, Mataji. It was wonderful. Very, very wonderful.
A very beautiful PPT, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, so now Anjana Gupika Mataji, would you like to do the rhyme and song? Because we won't. And then the activity, or how do you want to do it, Anjana?
Mataji, anything is fine. Thank you so much, Preethi Vilasini Mataji. So wonderful. Thank you,
Mataji. Thank you for the opportunity, everybody.
Yeah, Mataji, maybe you can do the activity. Yes.
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah. We can go to the break room and then practice. They can practice the sloka.
Okay. Okay, hold on, Mataji. You had the slides open, so now I was. Yeah, I'll just get it. Mataji, you have the right?
Yeah. You want me to share the slides?
No problem. I'll share it now.
Okay. This one, right?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, dear children, I hope you all have a nice white sheet. Today we are going to do this activity where you are going to write Radharani's name in the middle. And have you seen these? This is what we normally see, right? In Vrindavan, on the walls, even in bead bags over here, we see Sri Radha written in a concentric circle pattern. So let us try to do the same thing today. Okay. So what we need is a sheet of white paper. You can choose what kind of colors you want. Yes, Ryan. Okay.
Can we use these creature? Can I use a creature powered this?
For what? To make the circle?
Yes, it's a circle as well.
If you can, go ahead. It's okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So get 3 different sizes of circles. Okay. So one should be small, one should be medium, and one bigger. Okay. And in the innermost circle, we have to write Sri Radha. So you don't need to write it in Devanagari. Lakshmi Mataji has yet to teach this. So Mataji will teach this later. Okay. But if you know how to write, see, this is the, I will put this in the chat. I don't know if it will work. Let me see.
Big or big? Yeah. First you do the red one.
It will work, Mataji. Copy paste work.
Yeah, I'll copy. I'm
Oh, in
copying.
the middle. Okay.
So,
Only one, okay?
so that is how to write it in English. And you can see this. Oh, it has come. Okay. And this is how you write it in Devanagari. Okay.
And I'm gonna wish we were this too, okay? That part. Just write the top.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Deepak and Kaushi.
Hi, Hare Krishna, Deepak and Kaushi.
Right? That's Hindi, that's all. This is English. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Both ways.
So what you do is draw the innermost circle first, color it. You can color it any color. Oh, here they have chosen yellow. And then you can write Sri Radha, like over here. This was my very basic, very simple one.
Yes. You have to color it. But
Okay, and around that you draw another circle, and around that you can draw another circle. But you see, I have so many of them here with different patterns. So you can pick any pattern that you like. You can make it as simple or as elaborate as you want. Okay. So now the time is 6:05. Anjana Gopika Mataji, would you like to do the song?
Mataji, they can do Mataji. They can do the in the break room also. After break room also you can. You want me to do here?
like
Yes,
this.
Mataji. And
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I'll do Mataji. One second.
Okay, I'll send this page to you in the WhatsApp group so you can see. Okay.
This one. Why do you have my pencil? Use this. These are my. Okay. Anyway, just do this.
Okay, one sec. Let me. Sorry.
So now pick a bigger circle and make a bigger circle, and then you can do. Bless you. Don't no. Okay, so now you can make a bigger circle. So you can make.
Can Bharavendra show something?
Yes. Bharavendra.
Mataji.
Okay, Mataji, can I show Mataji?
Yeah, okay. Yes,
Stop.
Bharavendra.
Don't do.
Look, Mataji.
One sec. Okay, I'm not able to see it yet. Wait, let's stop share. Wow, oh, you already finished it. Oh my God, yours is very beautiful. Very
I
nice.
did it all by myself.
Super awesome, na? Very nice.
And I just need to draw the flowers.
Look,
I did it I did it.
Mataji.
Did it with earlier, so.
Very nice.
Mataji.
Yes, who is that?
Anish.
Yes, Ani.
We draw a circle in the middle and colored it with yellow and was we rather do we do any else? Do we add another big circle, a medium size circle to it?
Yeah, you can add a big circle and a medium-sized circle. I just posted it in the group so that it's easier for all of you to see. But nice it is you. Okay, so once you have drawn this, you can cut it out and stick it on any kind of cardboard that you have. So then it will be a little more thicker. And you can have it in your own kids hall. Okay. Hare Krishna Mataji, you want?
Yeah, I'm ready, Mataji. Yes.
Here we go.
Hari Bol, kids. We can do the song. This song you already learned. And then you can practice today also and do the rhyme also, okay? Can you all repeat after me?
Yes.
Why does it go there?
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Everyone. Yeah, you can do your activities after that, after doing this, okay? Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Gokula Taruni Mandala Maite. Gokula Taruni Mandala Maite. Damodara Rati Vardhana Vese. Harini Sita Vrinda Vipine Se.
Like not too big, and then like medium, like this. Yeah. No, it's like big and then small, but not too small. So we have to write on it.
Lalita Saki Guna Ramita Vindarate. Everyone, I'm not hearing. I know you are all busy in the activities. Lalita Saki Guna Ramita
Lalita Saki Guna Lalita
Karunam Kurani Karunamarite. Varnita Charite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Gokula Gokula
Daruni mandala mahiti.
Yeah, you can do practice in the break room. Okay, we can go to the rhyme.
Hare Krishna. Geeta Mataji, can you please make Anjana Mataji the co-host? And then I'll open the rooms, Mataji.
Okay, yeah, I forgot to join from first.
Okay.
Mataji, this
Yes,
one.
Mataji, done, Mataji, your co-host.
Mataji, did you put the rhyme? Rhyme they do in the floor.
Yeah, rhyme is there, Mataji. That is the next slide.
Okay.
In the breakout